fishing news is brought to you by Okuma.
Hi there, Toby Lapinski for the New England edition of the Fisherman magazine with this week's web video fishing forecast for New England. Well, if you haven't already done so, be sure to sign up for the free weekly electronic newsletter from the Fisherman magazine as we are beginning a watch and win promotion for all subscribers of the e-newsletter. Right out the gate, we have an awesome prize for you to win, a brand new Accurate Fishing Valiant BV2 800 reel. Check out all the details and get a look at the reel by visiting the link in the upper right hand corner of the video right now. All right, moving on into the reports. Start off in Connecticut with blackfish season closing on December 6th in Connecticut waters. Most anglers are either hanging up their rods for the season, heading to Rhode Island where the blackfish season goes until December 15th, or hitting the local tidal rivers and surrounding shoreline where striped bass from small schoolies to 30+ pounds are being caught. I got out for a few hours over the weekend with my friend Pete, and we had a pretty steady pick of bass out in the salt on light gear to about 27 inches. Also finding some hickory shad around, and word is that some sea herring are starting to poke through the sound, so there are some larger bait fish sources there for those bigger striped bass to feed upon. Even heard of some pretty good fish being landed by anglers live lining either of those baits for the bigger bass, so keep that in mind if you're heading out for stripers this week. In Rhode Island, as noted in the Connecticut discussion a second ago, blackfish season in Rhode Island closes on December 15th, so there's still a little bit of time to get in on the excellent fishing. Just don't delay too much longer. When Captain Tony at Booked Off Charters checked in this week for his report, he told me that he's been doing really well on blackfish, with the biggest of the week going over 13 pounds. There are also some cod to be caught off of block out by Cox's right now, but a lot of the boats report having almost a tough time getting through the massive schools of large black sea bass that are still hanging on the cod grounds. That said, Fisherman subscriber Alfonso Sarica sent me a picture of a solid cod that he caught over the weekend while fishing off Block Island. He got that big cod on a fresh shucked clam. And then up in Massachusetts, with the final commercial bluefin tuna season of the fall now in the books as of Wednesday, and most of the migratory striped bass well south of the Bay State, most Massachusetts anglers are focusing squarely on freshwater pursuits, with trout leading the way. Now, it won't be long before we're talking about ice fishing, so get out there for your open water trips now before it is all about ice fishing up in Massachusetts. All right, well, there you have it. I'm Toby Lapinski for the New England edition of the Fisherman magazine, wishing you tight lines if you head out onto the water this weekend.